What's good, YouTube? I am the one and only Am6 here again, president of the Pandaman fan club with Chris Pandaman Hughes. So, we didn't get the deck profile from last night.
Nope, we didn't. My chin did it.
We didn't get the deck profile from last night. You played Ice Barrier last night. We're going to get right to it. There you go, Ice Bears. But you switched it up. So yesterday you went 3-0-1 with a draw, and today you went what happened?
Undefeated.
Undefeated? 5-0?
5-0.
5-0 at Action Sports. All right, let's get into it.
All right. So we're going to start with the main deck. All right, so Ice Bears got new support. And some of the new support is Mirror of the Ice Jade, Mirror Mage of the Ice Jade, of the Ice Bear, whatever. So this is, to me, probably the reason why this deck is playable, besides the extra deck monster, of course. This is what kind of brings it together, because it can, when it's sent to the graveyard, it doesn't matter if it adds a nice barrier card from deck to hand. So they have a spell that special summons one out of the graveyard, keep it going, and attributes another one to make 3 tokens. It's just altogether stupid. And it ends on a, when your hand's right, which it is most of the time, you draw 4 cards.
Exactly. And then just for record, this is the one that locks you into water synchros only, while the rest of the deck has just water restrictions. But we'll cover it as we go.
Yeah. Then you have Georgius.
Stupid.
Yeah, pretty good. His field effect, his floodgate effect is pretty good. Can't activate monster effects in the graveyard. And then when he's normal or special, you special summon a level 4 lower one from your graveyard. Grabbing out some of the level 4s, he's an instant go into your new extra deck monster. Good extender overall. If you use the extra deck monster to bring him back, he brings one out of the graveyard with him. So he's overall good.
And if you control an Ice Bear, you can special summon it from hand.
Yeah. From the structure deck, Revealer, awesome starter. Discard a card, special summon a Ice Barrier monster from your deck.
Tuner.
Tuner, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Hey, Ice Barrier Tuner. Speaker. Yesterday I only ran 2. Today I went ahead and bumped it up to 3 because you need to see this card for the draw 4 combo. Like, you have to see this card. So I was playing 2. I ended up bumping it up to 3. It can special summon itself from hand, banishes itself from graveyard, and make a token as long as you control an Ice Barrier monster. So overall good. Just play one of those. He doesn't come up a lot, but it does. And again, it's a good one of to have. It's cute as hell.
Yeah.
But honestly, I almost never did anything with this card for the most part. Kind of dead. And then for my one-off floodgates, a lot of people will probably be like, some people try to tell me to cut this. I didn't run into it, but this is for Tempai. It's kind of hard for them to win if they can't attack. The main 2 is, it's really, these 2 are the main 2. Your opponent has to discard a card to resolve their monster effect. Not activate, resolve. So when your opponent special summons their monster triggers, use extra deck monster, special summon this out. Now they have to discard to resolve that effect. And then this one, both of us have to set spells to activate them, and they have to be set until your next turn before you can activate them. Can't attack. This came up once, but you discard an Ice Barrier. Your opponent can't activate spells until your next turn. So you basically shut their spells off altogether. That's not so much a card you special summon out as it's a card that's pretty cool to have. I've used Gorgeous to bring it out and then do its effect, and then leave both of them up with Lancey if it's possible. And then another one of the cards that makes me feel like it's easy to play. It's a 1 card, well, technically 2 card, but makes
Lancia.
Makes a Synchro 10. Basically makes Lancia, but it can make other ones too, but for the most part, you're making Lancia.
Oh, yeah, because
I want to do all my other plays, draw 4 if my opponent dodges me, cool, after that's done. If they didn't, then I drop this, make him, and then in my turn. There's Search card, which is not once per turn. Don't know why, but, you know.
Old school cards.
Just one of. The only thing that just doesn't make this deck the most brokenest deck ever is the extra deck monster is not an Ice Barrier. Because if this could protect him from extra deck monsters, gosh, it'd be broken, but they made sure not to do that. And that special summons one out of the graveyard when you activate it. And the Mirror Mage adds this. Oh, I guess I left this part out. It adds from deck or banished. So I did have somebody cosmic this, and then I just used it. I sent that guy to the graveyard, added it back, summoned it, special summon from graveyard. It's pretty stupid. Ice Barrier. It's a one of, really good when you open it with Revealer, because I've literally gone Revealer, activate effect, discarded this. They're like Ash, Cool, Chain. Send the Ice Jade monster, add the Ice Jade monster back, discard, still make the level the Synchro 10. To add that Ice Jade monster, like you really want to see that Ice Jade monster so you can make 10s. Call by, it's, you know what that does. Foolish Burial. I was playing one talent today. I didn't play this yesterday, but I put one in today. Kind of wanted to try two. Probably not. I'd probably still end up back cutting this out, because one of the big issues I saw was not having enough water monsters or getting to them. But it still does what it does. This was new today, so I did try this, and yes, it did come up, because the one thing that kills your extra deck monster is imperm and droplets, but mainly imperm. Most of them you probably won't be able to stop droplets, but this helps protect from imperm, which happened a lot today. I was using cross out. I switched it for this just to try this out to see what it was like. Definitely came up, definitely worked out. And of course for my hand traps, 3 imperms, 3 nibs, 3 ash.
How'd you like Nib this tournament?
We don't have a lot of Tempai running around, so I didn't mind it. And again, even if I did, again, it's a card that I can discard for Revealer.
And is that 40 or?
This is 41 actually.
Okay.
All right, and then for the extra deck, the thing that makes this deck is Lancia. If you don't know what this card does, just a explanation. So whenever your opponent special summons, you special summon Ice Bear monster from your hand, deck, graveyard, or extra deck. And you can do this once per chain, and it's twice per turn. So you get to summon 2 floodgates from somewhere. And then if this card leaves the field by your opponent's card effect while you control it, then you get your special summon from your extra deck, an Ice Barrier monster, and it's treated as synchro summon, which is dumb. So essentially, they have the fear of, if they get rid of it, you summon Trishula 0. Non-target, banish 3. If they destroy this or remove it by their effect, you then summon this.
That's pretty good.
Yep. And then, of course, we're drawing 4 cards. Like, that's literally the comment. Like, you're drawing 4 cards with this.
And it helps, comes up.
Yeah. And then deck, honestly, a lot of people forget that this card discards 2 cards to target a card and destroy it. I did while playing against Infernoids. They were like, the spell card Diffusion Summon. I was like, cool, discard 2 cards, pop it. Oh, look, I sent the Mirror Mage. Add card from deck to hand too. So replenish one of the cards they got rid of. And then further 10s, they do what they do. 8, I have made that. Never made that. Never really needed to. Never had an opportunity to.
It comes up sometimes. It's good to have.
And then just for another Ice Barrier name. And he's not bad to make when you can make a 6. And then for my links, links and then a random XYZ because it's water. Never made it. So, but it was there just in case. But that got made a lot. I didn't make that a lot. I did against one person, which that's a very good card, and I never really realized how good it was even during the fire format. I never got a chance to play it. So the first time I summoned it, didn't realize how broken this card is. This card is very good. This is also good. It's a draw card, reduce a monster attack. Just in case you get locked out of synchros, those are things you can go into.
Obviously, you went undefeated, but at any other time, did you miss not having Toad and Bahamut Shark?
No, because almost never did I have the opportunity to go into have 2 level 4s. Even the times I did, again, is like I was linking off. So, but no.
Got you.
And then for side deck, 3 droplets. Because I wanted to fit so many cards in, I did 2 droll, 2 evenly, 2 Book of Eclipse, 3 Cosmic Cyclones and a Harpies, and then 3 Dimensional Barriers.
Okay, I see you, big fella. So, we got any shout outs?
Of course, always to the president of my fan club, Ant-Man. Walter, who was it? Action Sports for letting us come and play. Just all the Yu-Gi-Oh players in the community. Appreciate all y'all playing, enjoying the game, hanging out, playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, I appreciate you taking one of my favorite decks and winning and showing me the way. I appreciate that. I am the one only M6. This is Pandaman. Stay tuned for more deck profiles from us. And until next time, YouTube, there's always move to make. Deuces.